Why write these essays? I've written about 200 essays now, short essays about Tokyo, and there just seems to be so much more to write. So I keep writing them. Every day I see a small detail, a little thread of life and existence here, and it pulls me towards it, but also towards the computer to try to write something about it. Tokyo is a really complicated place. It's filled with trains and people, and you're surrounded constantly by this press and rush and energy. So it's easy to get lost inside of that, but somehow being lost inside of it is not enough. I'm always taking a step back to see what else is there. Tokyo seems more than just one city, a city. It's like multiple cities. Not only are all the areas of Tokyo different, if you go to Shinjuku, Shibuya, Shitamachi, Tokyo Station, into the suburbs, all of those places are totally different. But it's also a multiply layered city in terms of time. You see the most modern things right up against the oldest things you can imagine. Those things are packed on top of each other. They interact in this really fascinating way. And part of the essays tries to figure out what those connections might be. Ordering the city, I think, is a difficult undertaking. It's how do you reconstruct on paper what is already so complexly constructed? But the set of essays in Motions and Moments I put into several different areas. One, of course, is the earthquake. Another is the pleasures of the city, because I think that's so much a part of life, but also part of cities. And I try to look at the constructs and try to look at the pieces, the beautiful moments, and all of those, I think, are ways of putting or reassembling the city. The essays and Motions and Moments take you right into the city. I don't show you the best places to eat or the best places to walk around even, but what I do show you in these essays is these moments of intense energy and interaction, and the sense of how the city is always in motion. It's never ceasing. And those little moments, I think, if we pay attention to them, add up to quite a lot. Motions and Moments, I think, is a little different from my other two books, Tokyo's Mystery Deepens and Beauty and Chaos. It's a little more personal, I think, and I think as a person living in this city, you can really lose your own individuality and your own personality. And I think in these essays I wanted to push back a little bit with myself and find out if I pushed myself against the city a little bit, what would be the result of that sumo bout.